In a magical valley beneath the brightest night sky lived a unicorn named Luna. Luna had a soft silver mane that sparkled like stardust, and every night she loved to gaze up at the stars, feeling their warm light fill her world with wonder and hope. But one fateful evening, a storm unlike any she had ever seen swept across the valley. Thunder rumbled, lightning flashed, and in a sudden, dazzling streak, one of the brightest stars tumbled down from the heavens, falling into the dark heart of the mysterious Darkwood Forest. As the star disappeared, the world grew dim, and shadows crept over the land. The animals of the valley, Luna's friends, gathered around her, their eyes wide with worry. Without the star's light, their world would remain in shadow. Luna knew what she had to do. She looked at her friends, the tiny, trembling rabbit named Rosie, the wise old owl named Otis, and the playful fox Finn, and felt a surge of determination. She spoke softly, more to herself than to them. "I may be afraid, but I have to try," she said, determined. "I'll find the fallen star and bring back the light." And so, with a heart full of courage, Luna took her first steps into Darkwood Forest. The trees were tall and twisted, their shadows long and eerie, and strange sounds echoed around her. But Luna thought of her friends waiting back home and kept going, each step a little braver than the last. As she journeyed deeper, she encountered a thick wall of thorny vines blocking her path. Just as she wondered how she would get through, a gentle voice whispered from above. It was Otis the owl, perched high in the trees. "Trust your heart, Luna. If your mission is true, you will find a way." Encouraged, Luna took a deep breath and stepped forward. To her surprise, the vines parted just enough for her to pass, almost as if they sensed the courage in her heart. She pressed on, finally reaching a small clearing where she saw the fallen star glowing faintly in the distance. But guarding the star was Nyx, a creature of mist and shadow, with eyes that gleamed like fire. "Who dares to disturb the star?" Nyx growled. "It's me, Luna," she replied, trying to keep her voice steady. "I've come to return the star to the sky, so my friends and I can live in the light once more." Nyx stepped closer, studying her with curiosity. "Your journey will not be easy," he said, his gaze softening slightly. "Why risk it?" Luna took a steady breath and answered, "I may be afraid, but I know my friends need me. I'll do whatever it takes to bring back the light." Nyx nodded, a glimmer of respect in his eyes. "Very well. If your heart is true, the star will guide you back. Take it and let your courage light the way." With Nyx's blessing, Luna carefully lifted the star with her horn. As she began her journey back, the star's glow grew stronger, illuminating the once dark forest around her. The path that had seemed so frightening before now appeared less threatening, and the creatures she passed along the way, Rosie the rabbit and Finn the fox, who had ventured to meet her halfway, looked upon her with awe and admiration. Finally, Luna reached the hill that overlooked her valley, and with one final brave leap, she released the star into the sky. It floated back to its place among the others, shining even brighter than before. The valley was bathed in beautiful light once more, and Luna felt a warmth and peace fill her heart. She had done what she thought was impossible, facing her fears and bringing light back to her friends and the world. As Luna stood under the restored night sky, she realized that true courage isn't the absence of fear, but the strength to keep going in spite of it. From that day on, whenever she looked up at the sky, she saw the star she had saved, a shining reminder that bravery lights the way, not only for ourselves, but for those we love. So if you ever feel afraid, remember Luna's story. With a little courage, you too can bring light to the world. True courage shines brightest in the darkest of times.